Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Pressure comes, Jones. Looking for Pittman, but it's intercepted. And Cooper takes it away at the 20. There it goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Jones trying again after the pick. They connect on the deep shot. All the way, touchdown Indy! The Colts making a 1-point game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, strike it. Check. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs, get his first look on the ground. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go red. Red. 60 red. 60 red. Check.
Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
That's good for Packers. First down.
3-3.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Ready.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake. It's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively. Breaking
the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, ready, set.
Jacobs will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Jacobs again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 on the play.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
19, 18. No street. Riggs. Let's go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
60 Eagle. Shut up. Warrior 70.
Now Jones on 4th down. He's going deep this time. Wide open down the field, and he has it. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. Badgley for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going run again with Jacobs. Some good running here as he gets him 7 carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
There's Love to throw. Out to his right, out it's a screen. He's got room to roll. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
Hurry!
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense. Getting him down behind the line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. Second down.
Go. Red, yellow. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Hey, blue, 6, 50, green. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Cycle. Hey, red, yellow, 43. Check, hut.
Throwing again. Love. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Looking right, and he finds him. This one gets to the 22. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow, blue, old 45, white. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Throw deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. Colts take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Go red. Smash. What? 52 blue. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we set.
Back to the air. Love. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Love. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, blue. 33. Black open. Black shot. Ready?
Loves to throw again. Absolutely fires this one right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Doolin. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he'll go at it. After getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
Play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Come on, set! Check, cowboy 80! Check go!
Running right, this is Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Now Jones. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running back, motioning right. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Nice run across the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
18 Rattler. There we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Colts take a fourth quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is.
It says it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Yellow, go. 45, white, ready?
They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To the air with Love. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
10 cycles.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. He'll throw it. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Packers down by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Here we go. Hey, green, blue, 32, pause, red. Set.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
10 black. Check, huh?
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. For each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready?
Here he is to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime for a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And it's incomplete. The defense makes the stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And that's covered up by the Colts, and that should be our final highlight from this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash. Cowboy 80.
Taylor now off the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And it is a first down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Let's go.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson, option right. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
To throw is Jackson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
Real quick, ready? Return you.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Hey, Green. 50, Green.
Love. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got really patient there, and it cost them.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That's good, hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Henry is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Packers. It's a turnover on downs.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of his end zone, Love. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Quick hitch, complete. It's Reed. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To the air again, Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Inside the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Jackson now. And it's caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Jackson going to run. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely taking it in. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor?
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. 3 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, they can repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing is Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 38 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This time Jackson will throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down. 1st and 10.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Love to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
Touchdown! Romeo Doubs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 9-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Following the interception, Love finds his receiver, Watson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down the 8. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That is a big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
45, White. Ready.
Now Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jayden Reed, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now it's Jackson. This is caught inside the 5. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 35 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. On his loop for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right, Vito Blue. Blue striker. Ready?
Throwing. Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. After the interception, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Henry. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Henry again on 2nd down. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Henry up the middle. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A big play looming on 3rd down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
First and 10 at the
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And Joy will...